Welcome back, you guys. This is going to be a crow call message. Let's see what comes out for you today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that way you guys know when I'm live or the next video is premiering. What do we need to know? Angel number 0044 is significance. You have the fish. Let's put it right there. What do they need to know? The mountain. The ring. What's the ring? The rider. And then we have the crossroads and the book. Okay. Just try to make some space here. Okay. And then we have the ship on the bottom of the deck. Put that right there. So I do feel like there's some news coming in for some of you guys. New contracts, all right, new partnerships. There's some things that you need to decide in regards to your spiritual journey, in regards to learning things. All right, some of you guys, esoteric learning, esoteric studies, diving into mysticism. All right, there could have been some delays in regards to finances or getting your pay or getting paychecks or hearing back from certain companies. Okay, clarify. Yeah. Right now, the name of the game is strategizing with your finances. All right. There could have been setbacks and delays in regards to friendships as well. Yeah, those partnerships that you're hearing from, they're financial partnerships. So when I say financial partnerships, for those of you that have companies, this is like collaborations, networking. For those of you that are self-employed, this is getting, what is that? Independent contracts from other companies. And then for those of you that are looking or in the 9 to 5 field, all right, this is other companies. So like this is like you getting out of the company that you're in or searching for other companies. There's offers here, okay? What do they need to know? All right, thank you. You got the child. The fish and the child is like a new financial start, okay? So after setbacks, a new financial start, you have double confirmation with the ship here, and then the scythe on the bottom of the deck. Well, in this deck is the sickle, okay? Okay. All right, let's jump in and see what I get here for you guys. Okay, so some of you guys could have experienced some foul play or some issues in regards to finances due to like a dishonest friend or a dishonest coworker at some point in time in your life, okay? Um, and so now, in terms of finances, you like, okay, they're also saying like some sort of financial fraud, okay? Um, in terms of finances, this is why there were setbacks, okay? Um, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into what exactly this is when it comes, because like the mountain is there too with the fish. So I want to see like what kind of delays or kind of like an issue, like obstacles, or like obstacles that you could have been facing in regards to this, right? So for some of you guys, it's like, let's say it was just financial fraud. For others of you, it was like maybe a coworker that you befriended or something like that that was dishonest. And for some of you, it was an actual dishonest friend in regards to the finances, okay? The other thing that I'm seeing here, right, going back to the mountain, there could have been stagnancy in regards to business. There could have been stagnancy in regards to a company. There could have been delay in terms of a payout, delayed money, okay? Not getting your money when you were supposed to get your money, not getting your money at all, or you're still waiting on that said money to show up for you, okay? Is another thing that's coming up. Now, they are saying that there is a new start, okay? And there could be new employment here for you, a new employment opportunity, a new employment contract of some sort, okay? I also heard something about subsidiary, all right? A subsidization of some sort of income could be at hand as well. With the fish and the ring, this is a business contract, okay? So a business can be signing up a contract for you to work for them, whether it be under an independent contractor or as a new employee. I also see the fish as the ring as a spiritual connection, okay? There could have been delays in regards to a spiritual connection because of, you know, said setbacks financially that has been, you know, that you've been experiencing, or that they have been experiencing, or the both of you could have been experiencing simultaneously. There's something here also in regards to, now take only what applies, a marriage of convenience, okay? So if that doesn't really apply to you, then, you know, that's for the next person. But for some of you, there could have been delays and setbacks because you just married someone for convenience and not because you cared about them. Yeah, especially with the child here. Like, there's something in regards to, like, someone felt obligated just to marry someone because there were children, and not because of a spiritual connection or a spiritual union itself. All right. So again, take what applies only. I'm gonna see what else I'm getting here in regards to like what's coming in and what this news is for you guys. In your spiritual journey, you're gonna come across two books. Okay. There's two books that are significant in your spiritual journey. All right, in order for discovery to happen. All right, so this is like you discover these two books, and it helps you to make decisions not just on your spiritual journey. It helps you to make the right decisions in terms of a spiritual connection. It also helps you with, like, let's say, figuring out what your life mission is or what your career path is. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made in the direction in which you are headed in. Okay? I feel like right now you could be kind of young when it comes to your spiritual journey. So you're just starting up. Angel number 13 and 133 could be significant. Taking a short trip will alleviate whatever's going on with you at this time. All right. It could be a new trip, a place that you haven't been to before. The other thing that I see here is there could be a new business that is opening up and needs new employees. So make sure that you're looking around. If you're actually looking, if you've been having this stagnation and stuff like that, you've been looking for a job, there is a new business, all right? Or perhaps a business that you haven't looked at that could be new in your area or could be new to you, okay? That is looking for new employees or new people to hire, okay? Now going back to the decision, right? The decision that you're going to have to make in your path right now is deciding whether if or not you're going to leave the place that you're in or the course that you have set for yourself. Okay? This talks about a fast decision and this talks about separation. All right? Now, when I say separation doesn't always have to be about relationships. All right? This could be separating yourself from an environment, from said company, from a said path or goal that you've set for yourself, because maybe you need to learn something new, okay? Again, with the coming across the books, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you usually go to one store to purchase your spiritual items or to purchase your books or to purchase your tools or whatever, right? Go to a different store that you don't usually go to and look through the book section, all right? You might see something that you normally didn't see before, all right? You have 133 and 122, all right? The other thing I'm seeing here is like you're going to be, something in regards to your energy is going to be jumping, okay? So this is like time jumping, frequency hopping, astral projecting, like going from one energy to another. What is that? Teleporting, okay? Like first you were here and now you're there, and then you're in another place, and then you're back in the place that you started, and then you keep something in regards to that, okay? But this is like a energy. You would think that like the matrix is glitching, but you are the glitch in the matrix, is what I heard. You think everything around you is still, but you're moving faster than everything else around you. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense to somebody. But okay. Let's see what's going on here with clarify the fox and the fish. What's going on with that? The fox and the fish. You used to do this when you were a child. Remember, go back. Okay, so whatever you're going through right now, really analyze it for a second. Now remember, now compare it to the time where you were like a preteen or a teenager and everything was still. But you were like, I don't know, it was something about like you were thinking about other things, and you, whatever you would think about would hop in timelines or hop in dimensions or there's something here. You used to do the same thing when you were younger, and you're doing it now as in your spiritual awakening or your spiritual ascension, and you're realizing that you've done this before, and it's not a deja vu, it's a remembrance of your capabilities. So I feel like you can like teleport through dimensions or something. Okay, what's going on here? Like you may be like unlocking another gift, the Sun card. And you may need to, maybe there's a book that can help you like pinpoint what other types of spiritual gifts there are, and maybe actually identify what spiritual gift this is that you are developing. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if the book is going to be able to tell you how to do it, but at least it's going to be able to give you more information than what you know now, right? Clarify the dog. Okay, the garden. Yeah, things kind of been slow in the friend department or your social life. Clarify the fish and the ring. And with business contracts. The whip, yeah, there's been like trouble with either staying at a job, committing to a job, keeping stable, like financial security, financial stability. There's been issues there. All right. Some of you guys, you may have actually like argued or fought with somebody at your job, or had a disagreement or something at your last job. Clarify the child and the ring. The lady. Yeah, I said something about like marrying someone for convenience. Or is it convenient to be married to this person? Clarify the ship and the rider. Okay, the crossroads is here. The storks. So there's a change. Yeah, there's a change in your path, in your direction that you're headed in. Okay. And you know, you could be the lady in the situation, or you could be like someone interacting with this said lady in your spiritual path. Or maybe somebody gave you the advice of be careful who you choose or something in regards to marriage or partnership. Or maybe it was like, don't marry for money, or make sure someone's not marrying you because of money. Something of that nature. All right, let me see what else I'm getting here for you guys. Okay, so I see a brand new financial opportunity for y'all, okay? After whatever stagnancy occurred in your finances. But this is success based on something that's not conventional, right? Not traditional. But there is job success here if someone was asking for that, all right? The other thing that I'm seeing here, if you guys have a business, I do see successful business here and a financial increase for you guys, especially if you guys have been going through, what did I say earlier? Financial instability, okay? I did say like someone has been, let's say, going through a drought socially, okay? You guys could be meeting a friend, or there could be some sort of reunion happening here socially, because that's coming up too. All right. With that mountain energy, things could have been boring around you, or the events that could have been occurring have become boresome or boring. Um, I do feel like there could have been problems with, the public area around you or something like that. And now, you're going to get a chance to either meet a new friend or have a reunion with the old friend. It's been a long time coming type thing, right? I do want to talk about the issues when it comes to like the finances, financial commitments, contracts, things of that nature, right? Or financial disagreements or arguments that have been happening, right? There could have definitely been arguments about money or just how things have been going in regards to that. You guys could have been facing relationship trouble, okay? Some of you guys could have been in a situation where someone was abusive with money, okay, at some point in time. It doesn't necessarily have to apply to you, but the, financial troubles could definitely, or the financial arguments could definitely apply, right? Um, when it comes to this crossroads energy, there's a new direction here for y'all in terms of where you're headed in your spiritual path, in your, like, let's say this is your spiritual navigation, right? I'm seeing multiple travel options opening up for you guys, possibly a car trip, okay? So that means that you have to get in your car. This is like a road trip that may need to take place. There will definitely be a message that affects a decision in regards to that for you guys. I'm also seeing multiple messages that are coming in regards to travel, okay? So this could be like, again, with that reunion, someone's traveling to come see you, or you're traveling to go see them, or as you're traveling, you then meet a new friend, okay? Take what applies here for you guys. But there is definitely some changes that are about to occur for you in your spiritual path, especially where, like, again, they said things were kind of boring, things were kind of stagnant, meaning things were not moving, right? Things were still, and that could have been very frustrating for you guys. So the change is going to bring some sort of decision. And again, there's another confirmation of going separate paths, all right, going separate directions, all right. This does not mean separation in terms of divorce or separation in terms of breakup. This just means I go this way, you go that way. Does not necessarily mean a household is breaking apart or anything of that nature, because that's not what they're saying, okay? I am going to go ahead and do some more confirmations on the crossroads, and then we'll wrap up for you guys. Clarify the crossroads. Clarify the crossroads. What is that crossroads energy about? All right, we have another confirmation here with the lady. All right, we have the birds, the dog, and the coffin. All right. Angel number 818. You guys could be seeing mirrored numbers, okay? Some of you guys could be mirroring someone. When you mirror someone, it means that you're showing them, and the only way I can say this is like light and dark, right? If you are the light, they're mirroring to you the dark. And if they are the light, they're mirroring to you the dark, okay? Something of that nature, right? So in terms of a spiritual journey and a spiritual relationship, or any type of relationship in general, if you are in a relationship with a friend, or have a relationship with someone romantically, or this could be familial, right? when you are in your light attribute, they're going to reflect to you the shadow attributes, right? This does not mean that they're triggering you. This means that they're showing you the things that you need to heal. They're showing you the things that that you need to address, and then you're also showing them what they need to heal and what they need to address, okay? Mirroring someone is not something negative. Mirroring someone is showing someone who they are, okay, and what they need to fix about themselves, so that way they can be accountable for themselves, and vice versa, and how you can be accountable for yourself, right? And that just deepens your spiritual knowledge in your spiritual journey as well. I'm seeing conversations here, multiple decisions that need to be made through conversations, a lot of discussions, all right? Two friends could be significant for you, okay? So you could be meeting a friend and reuniting with another, okay? There could definitely be a decision about a friend that comes up for you guys, and there's no other option in order for you to make a decision in that separation, okay? Seeing no options here. We have the end of the road, right? So you may be being guided to separate yourself from a particular friend, right? You may be guided to separate yourself from a specific person in your spiritual path, in your journey, so that way you can discover more about yourself in your journey, right? Or discover more about how to continue working on yourself, right? Or this could be the other person. But again, I did not see anything in regards to a breakup or anything of that nature. Like, there's no other indicator here of that specifically. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Let me know how this resonates for you guys. Peace.